Spot of white.
Good morning, vlog. So, kind of just rolled out of bed, and it's almost 8:15 already. I apparently slept for 7 hours and 1 minute, so that's good, but I'm pretty sore. So since it's deload week and everything, so I think I'm going to stretch out, do a yoga routine, because that's really gonna be best for my body this morning. And then I have a doctor's appointment with a new doctor because I'm new to the area and kind of nervous about it. We'll see how it goes. James just made me tea. It's like caramel apple dream tea. I'm excited. Yeah, gonna get started with some yoga. I'm gonna do morning yoga to start your day by Yoga with Adriene. 180.2, and my body fat percentage is apparently 24.1, which is up from yesterday, but still lower than 2 days ago. And obviously my body isn't gonna just like change that much overnight. I mean, each scale is like, has a little margin of error, you could say. It is doing its best with electrical signals and guessing, but yeah, I'm just keeping it as kind of a baseline tracker and just like hopefully the general trend over the course of this month is going down. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, time to get ready and go to the doctor. Just made my standard protein shake. I'm now on my way to the doctor. I don't know about you guys, but I just I've never enjoyed going to the doctor. Dentist is fine. I love going to the dentist, but the doctor, like, not so much. Plus just it being a new doctor, I think is just like kind of compounds nerves around it. And I'm really just going as a wellness checkup thing, but then I'm also hoping to ask him about a few things, maybe get some referrals for some specialists about like my digestion, as well as my mental health has been not at its best for a while now. Thinking I probably need to see a psychiatrist about that and get into therapy again, which it's been a long time since I've been in therapy, and that also is just like, I have to open up to someone. And I know so many people who are like, therapy is so great, and I'm just like, it's overwhelming for me most of the time, but I know that it's in my best interest. Fits well with this month of taking care of myself. I am pulling in now. I'll let you guys know how it goes. There's so many brochures and things on the wall. I'm just like sitting in here waiting now. Overall, I'm like not super impressed with this office. It just like seems kind of run down and dirty, and I might end up going somewhere else, but I know that this is like important to do. I don't know what to say. I don't really know why I'm crying. I think I just like, the doctor was nice. He just like went through things really quickly and didn't seem to like care about the issues that I brought up, and was just kind of trying to be super efficient in getting me in and out. I don't know. That was I think so. I told him that I'd like to be referred to a psychiatrist because my mental health hasn't been great for a while now, and he was like, oh, have you seen one before? And I kind of told him my
brief history, like, yeah, I was diagnosed with this and this in high school and saw a psychiatrist for it and was on this medication. And then he was like, okay, well, I don't think I need to refer you. You can just call your insurance and find one. But it's like, I don't think he understands, like, how bad I'm feeling. And I don't think he really cared. I don't know. I just feel like very passed over. And it's like, just the act of having to, like, go to my insurance and talk to them and find someone is just like difficult for me, and I wish that he could just like tell me someone that he recommends, but I guess not. So now I have to like go through all the steps of finding someone on my own, and it's just really overwhelming. And I feel so dumb like crying about this, because it's like any normal adult would just go find a listing, call them, make an appointment, but it's just like, for me, that is so difficult. And then I like tried to bring up my digestive issues that I've been having, hoping he could like run some tests or something, and he basically just said like, oh well, just keep track of what foods like cause issues for you and don't eat them. And I'm like, that's what I've already been doing. I want a solution here. Or like diagnosis or something. But he just kind of passed over it. Now I have to go to work, and I'm just like a sobbing mess. I don't want to do this. It's been just like such a hard day already. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay, so update. Wow. Haven't seen you guys since I was crying earlier today. I'm doing better now, obviously. Yeah, not really a super exciting day at work. But then when I got off, my husband's company was having a party. It's their 10th anniversary. And so I drove down for that, and now I'm leaving it, and I have to drive back down the mountain, so. But that was really nice. They had like some snacky foods, so I had some Brussels sprouts that were delicious. They were candied with something, so like not like super, but it was good. And they also had these tofu nachos, also delicious. Both just like really small, kind of like tapas snack size things. I think I really just want to like relax tonight, although I might not need to go on a walk because I'm already at 9,000 steps. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check in a bit.
I don't really know how to explain what just happened. I'm like still kind of shook up about it. Basically, so I was driving back from the winery where the company party was, and I just like see this woman on the side of the street, and she's like waving. As my car was passing her, she like suddenly seemed like very like distressed and like sad, and I realized, oh, she's trying to
like wave a car down because she needs help or something. And I'm like, should I stop? Like, I don't. And I'm like, she's a woman alone. Like, she probably needs help. Maybe her car broke down or something. I like pull up and I like get out of the car, and she doesn't speak the best English. But she's trying to say like, oh, like, I love you, like, thank you, like, you, me, 2 hours, and I'm like, what about in 2 hours? I'm like, do you need a ride somewhere? Can I take you somewhere? Do you need help? And she's like, oh, like, 2 hours, you and me. I'm like, I can't spend 2 hours with you, but I can take you somewhere. Where do you need to go? She tells me to drop her off at this CVS, and so I drive her over there, but then, like, I'm trying to understand more about her situation as we're going, and just nothing was making sense, and everything just seemed like really weird. And I realized, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have let her get in my car, but she also just kind of like got in my car. And I was like, I can't, like, I stopped, I can't not help her now. So I drove, but then, like, as we were driving, she was like, oh, like, hot dog, sausage, 7-Eleven. I'm like, I don't need food. I just got back from dinner. Like, I don't need anything. But she, like, was like, oh, 7-Eleven now. I'm like, okay, we'll go to the 7-Eleven. That was, like, just across the street from the CVS we were going to. And she kept, like, trying to get me to go inside. I was like, no, I'll just wait in the car. I didn't want to have anything to do with whatever her situation was. But she wouldn't get out of the car until I also got out of the car, so I went in with her, and she buys something, pays with $100 bill, and gets 20s and change, and, like, hands me a $20 bill, and, like, won't. I, like, didn't want to take it. I'm like, no, and she, like, forced it into my hand and, like, wouldn't take it back. I'm like, okay, yeah, it was weird. And then I was like, okay, are you okay? Like, do you need help? Do you need me to call someone? And she was like, oh, I'm okay now. I'm like, sure, okay, but what about 2 hours from now? I was still so confused, but she just ended up jaywalking across the street to the CVS, and I just felt so weird about everything. So I found the, like, number for the local police department and just, like, called and talked to the lady there. I'm like, I feel like I need to report this just because it was, like, really weird. I don't know if there's anything to be done. And I explained the situation for her, and she's like, yeah, there's nothing really that can be done there. I mean, there's nothing to take action on. I'm like, yeah, that's true. It just felt really weird. It seemed like she needed help. I don't know. And she was like, yeah, probably just don't let people get in your car. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So anyway, that's what I did. And I was kind of freaking out the whole time. And I was like, I think I'm helping her, but I don't know. Am I just enabling something? But she didn't want anything from me. It's not like she tried to take money from me. She gave money to me. So I'm like, I guess she's all right. I'm still so weirded out about the situation. I think the whole day I've just been kind of exhausted. I think the day didn't start out on a great foot. So I've just been emotionally and mentally tired, and I'm just really gonna relax. As far as my goals, I don't know what today is, but I probably still need a lot more protein. I know it's nearing 8 o'clock. It's 7:36. And I'm at 9,688 steps. So I'll get the rest of the 10K by the time I just walk around and do stuff in the apartment. I'm kind of tired of this already. I don't know if it's what I'm eating that's doing things to me, but all day today I was kind of craving carbs and craving sugar and fruit. I ended up going and having, like, a spoonful of peanut butter from
the communal peanut butter jar, which helped a little bit, but I think I was still craving more. I don't even know if I'll check in. This may be farewell. See you guys tomorrow.